Happy Friday, everyone. All right, let's start today. Triple and two and a three and a four. Tiny baby relevé. Two demis and a three and a four. Just half relevés. Grand and a two and a three and a four. Full relevé. Let's keep our arms full relevé and a seven and a eight. Forward and two and a three and a four. Back and a six into your second. Triple and two and a three and a four. Barely heels off the ground. One and a two, one and a two and a three and a four. Just half of your fullest relevé. Grand and a two and a three and a four. A full relevé. To the bar. Away from the bar. Close your fifth. Ditto there. One and a two and a three. Baby relevés. Two demi pliés. Half relevés. One grand plié, so we're getting bigger with each set. One full relevé. Circular port de bras. Into your second. Parallel stretch. Close your first. Roll through in first position. And that is it. And here we go. Finally. Triple and one. And keep them relatively small too. Just toes into the floor. And settle and one. Just half of a relevé. Grand plié. Full relevé this time. Make sure your heels stay forward. Port de bras and back to your second. And make sure your heels don't move backward as these baby relevés really restrain them. And once again, control. That's it, good. To the bar and into your fifth. Same thing there. And two. And three. Leave your heels rubbing together. Circular port de bras and into your second and parallel stretch. And you can take your time as much as you need. Close your first. Same control. There we go. And relax when you're ready. Alright, here we go. To the other side, please. And Let's go 1 and the toes and the toes and the toes, heel and a half and a full and a close, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, heel and a half and a full and a close, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, heel and a half and a full and a close, inside plie, outside plie through your feet. Heels down and 1 and the toes and the toes and the toes, heel down, half point, 4 point, close, to the side and to the front, 1 inside, 1 outside, roll through in first, and there we are. And here we go. Keep your arches high when you isolate your toes. 1. That's it. And relax when you are ready. All right, here we go. To the other side, please. And that's right, really shape that foot. That is good. And relax when you're ready. Okay. One and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, 3 and 1, 2 and 2, 1 and 3, 5 and the 6 and the 7, so to the other side, 1. 3 side, 1 inside. 2 side, 1 front to back, so that feels like a balance bar. Just 1 inside side, 1 front to back again. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7, soutenu. Three outside, 1 inside. 2 outside, 1 inside, front to back, close. 1 outside, put it all together, inside side, inside, front to back, and the close. 4 more outside side, reverse and left. Just a little counting scheme. 3 and 1, 2 and 2, 1 and 3. First time inside side, second time inside front and back. Third time inside side, front and back. 4 tendus outside. Okay, here we go. Yes. I believe you are muted.
Yes, sorry. What's the end? Is it a soutenu?
It's just 4 tendus to the side, or when you're reversing, 3 to the side and soutenu to the other side. Okay, so we're going right, left. And here we go. Starting with 3 and 1. Front to back. Side, front, back. 4. Reverse 1. 1 and 3. Now just 3, 2, 1. Other side and 1. That's it. And relax when you're ready. Okay. One and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. And the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 in fifth. Heels down. 3 and the 2 and the 1 and the 1. 1 less and the 7 and the 8. 1 inside and inside and inside and outside and outside and outside through your fifth soutenu other side. Same idea as before. 3 front, 1 back, 2 side, 1 inside. 1 back, 1 inside front, 1 outside, inside side, 1 inside back. 1 outside side, 1 front side and back. Roll through your fifth. Front, 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 back, side, 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 inside side. And outside back.
To the side. There's 3 to the side or 2?
Just 2. Your number 3 is the inside.
2, 2.
3, now 1 outside back, 1 inside front. Inside side, inside back. So it's 3 encore on the inside. Front side and back on the inside, and then front side and back on the outside. A nice quick roll through in fifth. Heels down, reverse. 3 to the back, 1 to the front. 2 to the side, 1 inside. 1 to the front. 1 inside back, 1 inside side, 1 inside front, outside encore. Also roll through soutenu. How's Gregg doing?
Front, back, side, side, side.
Nope, 2, not 3.
Okay, side, side.
Inside side.
And that changes. So
No, it doesn't. If you're going only 2 to the side, you're closing behind, you're closing in front, the inside side closes in front, so now you can go outside back. That is the end of your phrase.
Okay, and then outside back is?
It's the last one of the outsides. Now you're switching to inside, front, side, and back. Outside, front, side, and back. Roll through your fifth.
So it's just 1 to the back and then the encore.
Yes, correct. So you have 3 to the front, 2 to the side, 1 to the back. That's the logic. So we're taking 1 away with each direction.
Okay.
That's a chain. Roll through and close. All right. Of course, with your arms, with your heads, and all of that fun stuff. Okay. Let's see how we do. 3 front, 1 back. 2 side, 1 side. And 1, 2, 1, 1. Inside, outside. Light wall through. And a 1. Front, inside, outside. Switch to the other side and 1, 2, 3, 4 and side. Back 1, front, side, back. 1. Front, inside, outside, and finish. Let's do the same with our dégagés, so you get another dip at this one. Now that it seems to settle. Okay. Yeah, technically there's a fairly quick roll through instead of just a plie there in the end. And you should have enough time if you don't stop after your inside side goes straight to the back. Yeah, there's no pause or anything. Okay, here we go. And really make sure you're counting 3, 2, and 1. All right. And the disturbance has to be ushered out of the arena.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here we go. And same thing. And 1. Back, front. Light wall through. To the other side we go. And 1, 2, 3. Would you like to have this one more time?
Great.
Maybe starting on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craig, try not to stop, yeah? Side, side, inside, side, outside, back, inside, front, outside, side. That is the only way you actually have time for a roll through. So it goes completely through the music. There are no pauses.
Oh.
Is that making sense? Front, 1, 2, 3, back is 4, side, 5, 6, inside, side is 7, outside, back is 8, inside, front, and a 2 and a 3, outside, that's 6, roll through 7, heels down, and 8. So it goes straight through, there are no pauses, and it's all destination fifth. Okay, here we go. Starting on the left, and here we go. Fifth, 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 through. There we go. Fifth, 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 fifth. That's it. To the other side we go, and 1. Oh, 1. That would have been it. We are so on the same page. Even without looking at each other, we stop at exactly the same point. Let's go. Just for positive reinforcement. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. A nice slow passé and flat. Close your fifth. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 2. 1 and 3. 4, changing each one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Passé relevé. Just stay right there. We'll take the left afterward. And here we go. And in. And 1 and a 1 and a 1. 8, 1. Just push down into the floor. Feel your half point and your toes. Passé 2. Open your chest. And make sure you don't hesitate too much letting go of that bar. And here we go. To the other side, please. All right. And relax when you're ready. Yeah, careful when you let go of the bar. Think that your middle finger wants to touch your big toe on the other foot. So one doesn't push the other one out of its way. They actually come together under you. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Pull the bar forward and 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 to the bar. 2 and the 3 and the 4. Again on the or 7 and 8 up and over back, and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Plié, coupé, passé. Feel what we just talked about. You can close fifth or open it. Back, on the dent, away from the bar. On the dent, forward, on the dent, plié back, coupé, passé. Feel that connection. Close or open to your parallel stretch. Okay. And here we go. the other side, please. And long waist. One and two and three and four, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. If you feel adventurous, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Four balance wise, develop your plie through. Four balance wise, grand rond around. Four balance wise, develop here through and grand rond, immediately plie releve. Feel your balance. Okay, and here we go, really feel the floor in all of these balance wise. And go. And 1. 5 is plie. There we go. 1, 2. 3, 5 is plié, 7 is plié, and close and long. Just stay. And treat it as a tombe forward. There we go. Okay. It seems like taking the arms into the balance bars actually makes it easier to coordinate all the other stuff afterward. Alright, just saying. That's an observation. Or maybe it's a hope, I don't know. Okay, here we go. And up. Through and through. And up. And up. That's it, and finish. Okay. Let's do that one. Fondue to the front and fondue to the side and fondue to the back and stay. Fondue to the front and fondue to the side and fondue inside, back and stay. Fondue to the side, fondue to the front, fondue to the side and stay. See if you can pull it in. Close your fifth. Fondue to the back, fondue to the side, same leg. Stay a little longer, switch to the inside, outside. Inside, stay a little longer, switch to the outside, inside, outside, stay a little longer, pull it in, close your fifth. We'll go to the left afterward. So it's front, side, back, inside, front, outside, side, inside, back, outside, side, inside, front, outside, side, pull it in, reverse. Let's not forget to breathe. Make sure these fondues don't become ballonets. Okay. And here we go. Feel your balance right there. Treat it as a tombe. Inside, front. Outside, side. Feel it all as you go. Pull it in. Deep, soft demi-plie to finish or not. And down. And two. stretch it out. Was that 18 releves or was it more, Craig?
I think you'll find it's 18.
Okay. In both the reverse and the coming from the front, or?
No, total 9
Okay.
each.
9
So it's
each.
a total of 18.
But one is
I
fairly
couldn't do
long.
all 18. I
But,
couldn't do them all today.
right, but one is fairly long, so we should count it as 2.
Okay,
All
20.
right. Here we go, left side, please. And try to find a nice stretch in your calf with each plie. Feel free to close and give yourself a nice softening plie in fifth before we reverse. One and a 2 and a 3, switch 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3, switch 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3, switch 4. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8, that's all it is. And a 3, 1 front, side, and a 2 and a 3, 1 back, front, and a 2 and a 3, 1 more back, 1 front, 1 side, 1 back, plie, soutenu, 1, 2, 3, switch 4, 1, 2, 3, switch front, back, 2, 3, switch front, so we don't have an inside side for this one. Back and the side and the front and the side, back and the back and the back and the front, side and the side and the side and the back, front and the front and the front and the back, front and the side and the back, plie, soutenu. That's all it is. Good news is not a single releve inside, excepting for your soutenu. Okay, let's make sure we really strike. And here we go. Heads would be super nice. One, two, three, change that one. Really feel the floor beneath your feet, you need it at the speed and one. Let's go coupe 45 and passé to 90, stretch forward and 6, 7 and 8, coupe 45 and passé to 90, up and over back, 7 and 8, coupe 45 and passé, 90, close fifth, pour the bras to the bar, coupe, attitude, feel it, stretch, soutenu, that's all it needs to be. Coupe 45, passé, développé, fifth, forward, ditto back with camber back, to the side with camber to the bar, inside leg attitude balance, stretch and close, that's all it is. Keep your arms small for your coupe and 45, then take him through third with the other one. Okay.
After the 45, does it come back into coupe or does it go right to?
Right to passé. Yeah, from your 45, lift your knee into your passé for your développé. Okay. And here we go. Coupe. Passé. Développé. Close and stretch forward. To the back, arm should be in first and going to second. And third and going to arabesque. Close, tall fifth when you stretch back. Open your chest. To the side and over. Inside attitude. Watch your little fingers. Good, 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 good. To the other side. Here we go. And one. No plie. And passé. Open and close. Cheval front and the side and the back and the side, one grand battement, side and the back and the side and the front, always to plier, one grand battement. Back and the side and the front and the side and the one grand battement, a little quicker, two inside front, two outside side. Cheval and the two and the three and the four, one grand battement, started to the side and the two and the three and the four, one grand battement, started front and the side and the back, the plier, one grand battement, a little quicker, two, a little quicker, two. We'll stop right there, I think, before we go to the other side. So these pas de chevaux are relatively quick. Okay, here we go. Quick toes into your grand battements as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Quicker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Don't miss out on your pliés. side. And relax, 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 relax. All right, all right. Yeah, remember to keep your pedal ball super tight so you don't lose your rhythm in the process. Remember, Gregg, each last triple closes to demi-plie.
Okay.
You'll do your muscles a favor by giving them a little breather with each of these plies. And here we go. Small, 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 small plie, and go. That's it. Push down, and down, and down, and down, and over. So much better. You deserved yourself a nice stretch before we come to the center. Let's go 4 croisés, 2 and 3 and 4. En face, effacé, tombé, pas de bruit. 4 croisés and 3 and 4. En face, effacé, tombé, pas de bruit. Side and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, coupé, tendez back and close. Front and 2 and 3 and 4. En face, effacé, relevé, tombé, pas de bruit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, close front, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You only move when you open. Move, move, move. Tombé, pas de bruit to 5th. Back in, coupé back. Single turn on the boy, close 5th. Yes, Millie is absolutely correct. It's 4 tendus and a croisé. Then 2 to switch to the other corner before your tombé, pas de bruit.
Right.
Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So careful, it gets a little speedy there in between. But if you put your accents into your 5th, you buy yourself a 10th of a second. All right. And here we go. Effacé, go 2, 3, 4, 1. That's it. There you have time. Ton lié back 1. 5th, 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 up over 1. 5th, 5th, 5th. Let's count this as our dress rehearsal. What do you say? What is tricky is closing your last tendu effacé to 5th to come immediately out of it, pushing into the floor with your standing leg to still fit in that tombé, pas de bruit. So it almost wants to feel, when you close that effacé tendu, it wants to feel like a pas de cheval, however you continue with the tombé forward. So don't stop your toes. And already done, that's right. And as you're opening that foot, you already have to fall into it. So there is no time to linger in this one. Yeah, push your standing leg into the floor. Open these toes into your tombé immediately to still be able to pas de bruit. In case you're falling a count or 2 behind, there is no reason to panic, because guess what? There's a ton of time in the end for tombé, pas de bruit pirouette. You can make up for your sins in the very end, also known as phrasing. All right. How about doing this one more time? Even more importantly, all of your accents want to be in when it comes to your tendus and down when it comes to your tombes. Okay. Let's have this one more time. So be a little bit quicker closing these fifths already to get in the beginning so you get accustomed to it. And to your fifth. And go, 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 go. There we go. Go, 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 go. This time, tombe left. Would have been spectacular there in the end. All right. I know, but can I say? I'll just have to throw some tendus right into the adagio. Not so fast. A little bit like underbar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and I'm running into my table. 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 from your fifth. One more tendu. We are ready for the other side. Coupe 45 passé, 90 passé relevé tendu. Coupe 45 passé, 90 passé. Where you are now with your relevé. Change your heel. Écarté back. Same thing. Passé, however, promenade on the oar, so make sure it leads, your knee leads and your closing arm helps. Relevé, tendu back, close fifth, front foot goes. One more tendu back. So you get some tendu over time. Okay. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
So the idea always is take your passé where you are, then with your relevé change to the next direction via en face. Always think you're going via en face, that makes it a tad easier. And already feel your closing arm as you're doing it, so you already get used to it. Okay. controlled press, so it's not a popping of your heel. Tone. And 45 to arabesque. And passé to arabesque. Passé where you are, controlled rise, heel forward, closing side. To go forward. Coupé écoté back. And two. Into your passé. Knee open, standing leg follows. And you can phrase that a little bit. Push down and one. Tendez. Close your fifth. Pirouette on the one. To your front foot, tendez back. Port de bras forward. Tendez and up and over back. Okay. Feel free to stop after the first side. Feel free not to stop after the first side. Okay. Here we go. Really use your arms. Help yourself with them. And make sure you lift your chin into it too. There we go. And one. Always feel that first position picking you up and stabilizing you. Ditto with that third position. Really use that first to anchor your passé or your coupé. Use your closing arm and your opening knee for your promenade. Very good. Easy shoulders, relax your neck. Relevé, tendez back. Close fifth front. Pirouette. Pirouette fifth front to tendez back. Port de bras forward. Tendez up and over back. And two. Really use your first. Okay. Gregg is a gentleman. Okay, he saw the distress in Wichita. Yeah, Gregg, don't forget after your promenade, relevé, tendez, croisé, close fifth position, onde or pirouette from fifth position front to the other tendez before your two port de bras.
Okay.
All right. So you will encounter the same thing once again in about 25 minutes. Okay. Yeah, feel the control. Also very good there, Gregg, that onde or promenade. Really feel closing arm, opening knee, and your standing leg following. That was very good. Ditto, Jane. Okay. Remember, you don't have to lift your leg, your heel awfully high in these promenades. Just enough so you can scoot yourself around. Okay. And your passé, squeeze it, otherwise you'll get unstable. Diligently promenade. That's it, good. Just feel the mechanics. And relevé, tendez back. Close fifth front, pirouette left from fifth front. Tendez back. Port de bras. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. Heel forward to pirouette today. Passé and 2, tournier back and a 4, just heel forward, so there's no second tournier. Up and a down. Back foot goes 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Back heel forward, up and a down. Back heel goes forward to plié, en dedans. Close your fifth. You're ready for the other side. Passé, tournier back, heel forward on the or to fifth. Ditto on the other side. Passé, tournier fifth, heel forward, pirouette. Back passé goes, passé. Forward, one more on the or pirouette, however, from your tendu back this time. One more passé back. Forward to plié, en dedans, close fifth. Decisive passés and tournier, so you really have to project yourself backward into the tournier from your knee and closing arm. And make sure you press that front heel forward as soon as it hits the floor. Your back toes have to go into your passé. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
How's Jane doing? Okay. All right. And here we go. Yeah, the idea is not to hesitate in your pliés. That first pirouette actually, Craig, was not bad. You just surprised yourself.
Yeah, I got turned around. I wasn't sure what was next.
And and of course it helps to spot so you know where you finish up. And let's remember, pirouettes all close in fifth, so that means your passé front has to migrate to the back through coupé back into your fifth as you're landing. That might also help you to orient yourself. Let's do the other side. Careful with that first passé, touch your toes, don't fake it. Okay, and remember any passé starts in coupé. And plie and one, and go. And go. 1, 2, go. And 1. Tournier plie. And back foot goes. Tournier, now plié en dedans. And relax. Almost. And let's not neglect our tendus front or back before the pirouette. There you can hesitate. With your plie, you should not. Is that making sense? So really feel your position after your tournier. Craig, your last passé from the back also finishes up with a tournier forward, so you're in a tendu back. Then take your fourth for the final en dedans turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, if you really exchange that heel with your toes immediately, you will get a tremendous amount of force. Keep it calm in your arms. and calm in your neck and just spot yourself around. Otherwise, you're just going to throw yourself. Okay, how about doing this one more time? So replace force with speed. And these first two Gregg actually were exactly on their way. Could have been even a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
Jane, all you're missing is a double head. Your passe is right on, your releve is right on, your arms are right on, everything is right on. The only thing that isn't right on is that. So maybe you should tell yourself, no double. All right, let's have the other side. And fourth. And finish. That was a ton better. That was a ton better. Gregg, the tendu already happened after your passe. You don't have to give yourself an additional one. The very last one. Tendu forward.
So it just goes back.
No, it doesn't. The going forward is your tendu. All you have to do is put your heel on the floor and be done.
Oh.
Yeah, just for the record. Okay. How much simpler can it get? First and the fifth and the 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 second and the fifth and the second and the fifth, second and the fifth. Stretch your knees. First and the fifth, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Échappé close, échappé close, échappé close. Tell you about when you're stretching our knees. Let's make it a nice photograph. So super simple. First fifth, first fifth, first fifth, first fifth, second fifth, second fifth, second fifth. Stretch. Ready for the other side.
Okay.
Let's give it one mark for our tempo. Release through your feet. Remember the exercise from yesterday. You don't have to do it, but imagine you're landing on half point. All right, here we go. And I'll take it. Okay, not bad at all. Why make it complicated when it can be easy? Second, assemblée, close back, changement, assemblée, close back, glissade, assemblée, close front twice. Second, to brush, close back, changement, to brush, close back, glissade, assemblée, twice. Second, to assemblée and the fifth, to assemblée, glissade, assemblée, twice. Second, and the brush and the fifth, and the brush and glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Nothing much devious in there. Open second brush, close fifth back. Changement, close, assemblée the same way. Then the same leg goes glissade, assemblée, then the other leg glissade, assemblée.
So the assemblées from the front to the back.
The first two, yes. Then we're going from the back to the front. Glissade, assemblée twice, that's it, great, right. Always keeping in mind that you want to feel your bottom foot stretching in the opposite direction. Are we good to give this a mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Careful, one sneaky affair. Your glissade starts with the other leg. Is that making sense? So with your last assemblée, you're pushing with your right foot and your left is pushing down. Now your left needs to start your glissade in order not to make it a floppy glissade.
Well, doesn't that leave the front leg front?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's an activity thing. Yeah, échappée, assemblée, changement, assemblée.
Right.
Now your glissade, feel it coming from your front foot, not from your back foot, because the assemblée already trained you to do it everything with the right, but your left needs to be much more prominent.
Because you didn't change direction.
No. I'm just saying where the activity is with your bottom foot. Unless you can feel that left foot the entire time, that would be, of course, fantastically spectacular. Okay, here we go. And bottom toes. Of course, we don't want to trip ourselves. Jane, think you stay in plie to allow your toes to be first instead of being second. I think that is the only thing that stands between you and greatness. And that extra inch from the floor. Okay. Shall we do this one more time? Here we go. It always works. Changement assemblée. Yes. And of course, we need to keep in mind that there is no plie in fifth after your changement. Your leg keeps going right through. If you get stuck in it, you're done. Would you like to have a redemption set of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting on the left?
If you like to.
I would, because I can't figure it out to the left.
Okay, then let's start it to the left. Here we go. That's it. Better, Jane. Yep. Much better there in your bottom foot. Okay. One last thing. One last thing, but not one least thing. And we need to start in our upstage corner. Temps levé, failli. Jeté, temps levé. Temps de cuisse, sous plié. That's all it is. Temps levé, failli, jeté. Temps levé, back foot comes through. Travel backwards so you don't run out of room. Temps levé, failli. From there, jeté, temps levé. From there, temps de cuisse, sous. Just that, and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the stretch. And your temps levé failli needs to land. Hold on. In fourth. 1 and the 2. Now you can go 3 and the 4. Brush. There. Susu. Ready for the other side. Temps levé, failli. Brush your jeté to the side so that stays on the diagonal on an écarté angle. Your back foot brushes from fourth through first to jeté. Is that making sense, Gregg? I see bepuzzlement.
Well, here.
2, brush jeté. There's no coupé. Temps levé goes to plié fourth. Then your back foot brushes through to jeté.
Okay.
Yep. Temps levé. Temps de cuisse. I think you're just trying to make too much out of it.
Okay.
How's Jane doing? Brush. Temps levé. Switch to, there we go, susu. There you go. Same on the other side. Temps levé, failli, jeté. Temps levé, temps de cuisse. That's all it is. Otherwise, we need to build on.
Okay.
Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
And if you like, you can start with a susu too. That's it. Right. Ideally, with the temps de cuisse, you push yourself as far upstage and back as you possibly can.
Right.
That is why it is in there. How's Jane doing?
Can you show me the very first thing?
It's a sauté in arabesque.
Okay.
Yeah? But since you asked, and 1. Yeah, that's all it is. However, it is a temps levé failli, which means your back foot brushes immediately through to fourth when you land. So it doesn't stay behind you. And then your temps de cuisse, travel it like mad. Temps de cuisse, there we go. Okay. And here we go. It's all about your leading foot, which always is your bottom foot. Ah, 1. Finish, all right, almost. Excepting for that beginning of your temps levé could be syncopated. Gregg.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when to
The jump
go
is
from
on.
here.
The jump is on 1. Plié, go. So you're in your susu. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1. Done. So we don't need all of that. I mean, it's there, but it's very small, and it's just a little syncopation to get into your Sauté arabesque. Is that making sense?
So from Susan, does it just step out then?
Well, there's a little tiny plie go.
Okay.
So from here, one. You need to come from somewhere, so you don't want to take it straight from your susu.
Okay.
Am I making sense?
Well,
There.
then
Yeah.
it's the plie.
Yep, correct.
In
Yeah.
fourth. Okay, so the plie is in effacé, and then immediately. It's
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Let's have it one more time. It has potential. How is Jane?
Okay.
Yeah, feel that bottom foot always reaching away from you, and everything should be fine. And one. And this button two. All right, we'll come back to this tomorrow. Gregg, just for the record, there is no coupe after your failli. You're losing time.
Yeah.
It just brushes through.
Yeah.
Okay, there and go. That's right. And Jane, really feel the floor from that fourth especially. There is a great opportunity to brush through first into your jeté. Really push down. Right, exactly. That is where the force comes from, where you really can use the floor. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be seeing you tomorrow.
What time?
So far, still our usual time. You may get an emergency text later, if I get an emergency text later. All right.
Okay.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know for sure, Alex. I'll look. I can't remember, honestly. I'll let you all know.
Yeah, no worries at all. Okay. Bye. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes.